We all carry burdens, worries, fears, anxieties. They cling to us, pulling us down. Imagine a life free from this weight, a life of peace and emotional freedom. This is the power of emotional detachment. Thomas was a kind soul. He felt everything deeply. The laughter of children filled him with joy. But a friend's sadness also brought him sorrow. He wanted to help everyone, to ease their pain. But this left him carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe and like the video. His empathy became a burden. He would lose sleep worrying about others. His own happiness felt elusive, always out of reach. He knew he couldn't go on like this. He needed to find a way to protect his heart without closing himself off from the world. One day, while hiking an isolated mountain trail, Thomas came across a small monastery. Drawn to its tranquility, he decided to seek refuge there for the night. There he met an old monk, his eyes twinkling with wisdom. Thomas opened up to him, sharing his struggles with the weight of his emotions. The monk's wisdom, first steps to detachment. The monk listened patiently. When Thomas was finished, the monk smiled. "You are not your emotions," he said softly. "Just as clouds pass through the sky, emotions pass through you. Observe them without judgment. Let them come and go." Practicing detachment. Small victories, big lessons. Thomas spent the next few days learning from the monk. He practiced mindfulness, focusing on his breath and observing his thoughts and feelings without getting carried away by them. He started with small things, a spilled cup of tea, a traffic jam. Each time he reminded himself to observe without judgment. The inner storm, a test of will. One day, news arrived of a family crisis. Fear and anxiety threatened to overwhelm Thomas. He felt the familiar urge to drown in his worry. But then he remembered the monk's words. He took a deep breath and observed his emotions. He allowed himself to feel them without letting them control him. Finding peace. Thomas's transformation. It wasn't easy, but slowly Thomas felt a shift within him. He was no longer a boat tossed about by the waves of his emotions. He was the calm amidst the storm. He could offer his family support and compassion without being consumed by their pain. The ripple effect. Inspiring others. Thomas returned home transformed. His newfound peace and resilience inspired those around him. He shared his journey, teaching them the techniques of emotional detachment he had learned. He showed them how to find inner peace, even amidst life's inevitable storms. Your journey to emotional freedom. Emotional detachment is a journey, not a destination. It takes practice and patience, but the rewards are immeasurable. A life of greater peace, joy, and freedom. Are you ready to embark on your journey? Join us for our next video, where we'll explore practical techniques for cultivating emotional detachment in everyday life. Don't forget to subscribe and share this message with others who might be seeking emotional freedom. Together, we can learn to weather any storm.